Hey friend, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike. I'm glad you could be here today. And today we're going to be putting together another affordable diorama. This time it's going to be an Armory. This setup works great for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Terminator, Marvel figures, G.I. Joe, and pretty much any 7-inch scale character that you're going to have in your collection. I got this diorama from a seller on Etsy. His user is Print Diorama altogether. And if you want, go check him out. He has some pretty nice stuff on there. I'll be using his pictures as a base, but I'm going to be putting my own spin to it. Now stick around and let's see how it all comes together. For this project, you're going to need a utility knife, some scissors, scotch tape, some foam boards, some magnets, a box, some paper, a printer, and of course, your imagination. So it's a pretty easy setup. You have your foam board. I got mine from the dollar store. I'm going to be leaving it this size because I want a big armory. This will be used for the base of the flooring. You get your printed sheets. You'll have to cut off the excess white so that you'll have the flooring properly done. And then what you do, you glue it onto your board and you continue the pattern to get your flooring, which will give you your flooring completely done onto the walls. So as I said before, I got these patterns from Print Diorama. So he has a whole bunch of different patterns that are done for the wall. So you could glue them and you get different patterns. You could put whatever style you're looking for. Now, the only thing I noticed is that he didn't have anything higher than 8 inches. So what I did is I copied and pasted a few of his papers and I made myself an extra, I would say about 6-7 feet for picture-wise. So now when everything goes together, you could get a nice tall diorama compared just to the shorter one. For picture-wise, I like them nice and high, so when you could really zoom back and you could take these really cool pictures. So, as before with the flooring, you put your glue, you choose your pattern, you set it all up, and once everything's glued, you'll get something like this for the backing wall. Now, as I said, his stops over here, so I added this. I even use the piping from a different video that I had, the Ninja Turtle layer. This is from the Ninja Turtle layers. So I just wanted to finish it off with some piping, and I added a few little pictures that I found on the internet to make it more funny for any kind of diorama. And as you could see, I put some safes here. He has a map, a gun rack, another map over there, and you keep going. So, same thing for the side walls. You choose your patterns, and now let's put it all together. So now that everything's glued to your foam boards, you're ready to put everything together. That's where the box comes in. We're going to be using the box for support. We're going to be using our utility knife, slicing it down the middle, taking the top off, getting 2 halves of a box, which will be used later on to actually support the walls and the floors. Now, in the past, I used to use glue. I used to put glue everything together. Walls, I would glue it together. And then you would have a 3x3 diorama, which is very hard to store. So I came up with an easier way to store it so that when you're done your photo op, it's easier to put away. Came up with sheet magnets. They're inexpensive. You could get them at Amazon. And basically you cut them to size. As you can see, I cut a few here already ready to go. And then you put some backing on your framing also. So when it comes together, instead of glue, it's magnets, and to take it apart, comes right off. Very easy to do. So let's put this guy together. Flooring goes underneath, of course. So corner to corner, Now you have your floor in. I always start with the backing wall. And basically now with the magnets, it should just slip right on and there you go. It's not super steady, but for the pictures, it's not going anywhere. So now we grab our side wall. Again, as soon as it hits the magnets, it stays sturdy, it stands, it doesn't go anywhere. As you can see, different patterns on both. I added a little rectangular box to give it some depth. And here again, with the magnets on the back. And you're done. Easy to put it together. Click your pictures, you're done. Whoops. Everything comes apart in a few seconds, ready to go. Let's move on and see what we're going to be able to do with the garage and the pictures. Now that the armory is all put together, I noticed that some elements in the pictures that I wanted to do, I didn't have the room to put it here. So I came up with an idea. I'm going to build a garage next door to it. So what I did is I put one together, went online, got some bricks, flooring, everything, and I built it to put together, all ready to go. I put a magnet on both sides so they could stick together. And all we have to do now is put it together. And there you have it, your armory and your garage. And in the pictures, you're gonna see that I even linked the doors. You have a door on this side, and on this side it matches. So it looks like you're just walking into the garage. So let's put some decorations inside, some figures, let's take some pictures, let's have fun, and I'll be right back. So let's start putting some stuff in. I got this tire rack from AliExpress. I'm gonna put it right here in the corner. Now, I got these tires, but it's an actual pen holder. You put some pens in here, and it's like a pen holder. I decided, hey, it's a garage. I could use it for my tire rack. So I got a few of those. I even took one of them and I cut off one of the tires so I could put one on the floor as a tire by itself, you know. We got some nice little mags. They're a bit smaller, so we'll just put it in here. We'll add an extra shelf. Every garage needs a radio to listen to some music. Got some good rock and roll going on. A little tank that I got from AliExpress. It's a little propane tank. Put it right there for now. We have some different gas canisters that I got from Temu. We'll put them over here. Safety first. We always need a fire extinguisher. That one we'll put near the door. Now, if you're a fan of the Fast and the Furious like I am, every garage needs some NOS. So we're going to put them up here. A hand dolly in every garage makes sense. A ladder. A tool rack, I would say, with some Mobile One oil, not a sponsor. Little toolbox, some tools, We could put a helmet here, the guy for a motorcycle. Now what I did is I got some little Lego packs and I made myself some little batteries. Interstate, Honda, and it's just I painted them black. I put the things and a few little batteries lying around. Little Honda battery maybe on top of the, there you go. Gotta put a motorcycle. And let's put Lady Jane working on the motorcycle with some tools. And here a little bit. Some rope. You never know when you need that. And there you go. I think it looks pretty good for a garage. Let's move on to the Armory. Tell me what you think. Okay, let's decorate the Armory. For sure there has to be a spot where you could exercise. Let's put Sergeant Slaughter there. I basically put some racks with some weapons. Let's add some cases. I'm not even sure. I think I got this at the dollar store. Maybe it's Fortnite. I'm not even sure anymore. We'll put that there. With some extra boxes that I got from Temu. We'll just put them in the back there. Here's a G.I. Joe bag. Another little bag. More bags. Here's a table fully with some weapons, some bullets, a rocket launcher. Put a sniper gun underneath on the floor. Let's put a nice minigun near the targets with some grenades. This guy's getting dressed, putting on his bulletproof vest. Another table with a whole bunch of weapons. Another one over here. Let's get Duke. Duke's ready for everything. Snake Eyes is loaded to the T. And let's not forget Timber. And there you have it, guys. The Armory is all done with the garage. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should I add anything else? What do you guys think? Now just remember, toys are not just for kids. They're for adults with great taste too. See you next time. Have a good one.